When did you plan to get your hair transplant done?
Truthfully, about 8 years ago.
Okay, it's a long time.
Yeah. I've been looking on Google and Facebook on some different clinics in Europe, Turkey. A few of my friends have been to Turkey. They had okay treatments. And I put my details in on this landing page after I saw some documentation, right? And then I got a call on WhatsApp, and it was from India. And straight away, I'm already thinking, no, I'm not going to India to get my hair done. And it's just not going to happen. And there's a man called Turan, and I believe he is your counselor here. He was very patient with me. He's talked me through different options and possibilities, and he offered to get a professional, which is you, to have an assessment over the phone, which we did the same day. I sent you photos of the things that needed attention, in my opinion, which is my receding hairline, my breasts, and also a damage that I had when I was a child to one of my eyes. You assured me that you could do all 3 treatments in a reasonable fashion, and you gave me advice. I said the best thing to do is to come over and then you can evaluate properly when I get there and make the ultimate decision on the eye. You said the hair would be no problem, the chest is absolutely no problem, but you couldn't make a decision on the eye without actually physically seeing it. I was a bit nervous at first because one of them been to India. 2, it was last minute. Well, not last minute, but it was within a week. And 3, I was coming on my own. Since arriving in India and having the treatments, I've not had one complaint. I've not had one fear. I've not felt one bit of pain. And I've not had any disappointment whatsoever. I mean, my hairline is not the way I planned it. If I had done my hairline the way I wanted it, it would look funny. But the doctor here mapped it out properly. He used a chart and mapped it out and drew it, and he checked the shape of my head and he advised me exactly what it should look like, and he showed me firsthand before we did any operation, and it was a success. My chest came out better than I could even think it was going to come out.
One thing I would like to know, see, once a person plans to do a hair transplant, there are many concerns, many queries, which actually are there. So what were your basic concerns while you were thinking of hair transplant?
How long would I need aftercare? And because it's so far away, would it be a logical decision for me to get done in a country that's 7 hours away as opposed to 3 hours away? And then I thought there'd be a language barrier, which isn't the case, obviously. And then I thought, well, if anything goes wrong or I need something and I'm back at home, what's going to happen? I didn't know exactly the success rate of a hair transplant in my own country, let alone in another country. And I didn't know if you guys had dealt with curly Afro-Caribbean hair, because a lot of these clinics in Europe, they don't specialize in Afro-Caribbean hair. I had a friend of mine in Afro-Caribbean, he's had to go back again because they didn't do it right the first time. So I was a bit scared of that. But all my questions were answered, all my concerns I raised were answered, and so to be honest, I got here on the Friday night, I went to sleep. Saturday morning I woke up, I came in for an assessment, and by late afternoon, I'm already in the operating room having my transplant, which took just under 6 hours, and it was the most painless, simple thing that I've done, and I didn't feel any pain. I was out 2 hours afterwards watching Netflix, eating food, like nothing's happened. I've had full support the whole way through. I've had aftercare every day, I've had hair wash, I've had massages, I've had all the medication, I've had it all listed in the right order when I should take it. I've had no confusion the whole time. I've been put in a nice hotel.
So what was the reaction of your family and friends when you told them that you're flying all the way from London to Jaipur for these procedures?
My friend thought I was crazy, and that's the only doubt I had, was other people's doubt. I was confident, hence why I made the decision. And the thing is that I only paid a small deposit before I came, which you guys didn't even ask for, but I just did it because I thought I book it in on that date, and once I make a deposit, I'm not going to back out of it. I'm going to come and do what I want to do. Now, my partner, she researched you guys. She's a researcher. She's a marketing researcher just for a living. She researched your business. She researched your YouTube channel. She researched you as a doctor. She went on LinkedIn. She's seen that you've got awards and you've won this and you've done that and you specialize in this and you've got years and years of experience. She was reassured. As soon as she was reassured, I had no more fears. It doesn't matter what my friends said. I didn't care then. My wife had already checked. She said, Leon, they're fine. They're a good clinic. They're really good. And a lot of people get stuff done in India. And a lot of the Bollywood stars, they don't go to Europe. They stay in Asia and they get done there. And it's true. And the thing with Europe, it's a lot of these celebrities and these influencers, they get free treatments by these clinics to post it on their feed. And that's what makes it so attractive in Europe, because these influencers will get it done there. But I'm glad I went outside the box, and I've come to India and I've had the best experience of my life, literally. I've traveled to 50 different countries, and this is in my top 5. And I've only been here for 8 days. And
That makes us really good actually.
yes, and it's not just that, it's the medical side of it. The facility itself, the protocols, the experienced staff, the training, what goes into your day-to-day. I've been here watching your day-to-day runnings, and like, I feel part of the family when I'm here. You guys make an effort. It's amazing. And the thing that made me calm is my hair. And my hair's, I've got 15 years back.
Yes. And so one more thing I would like to add. You told us about some of your experience, while in-flight experience, or your experience at this Abu Dhabi airport.
Yes.
A few people, I don't know,
I was talking to a guy, like, we going to Jaipur first to get my hair done. He's like, we're going to Jaipur to get your hair done. I said, yeah. He said, but people went to Turkey. He said, my cousin went to Turkey. And now I was thinking, oh man, what am I doing? But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking what my wife told me. I'm thinking what she's seen and what she's researched. And I'm thinking about the videos that I've watched. And I'm thinking about the before and after photos of all of the pre and post ops that you guys have done. And I've looked at the success rates, and the statistics overrun anything else. So I went with it, you know?
Okay.
I'm a man of statistics, numbers.
Because, see, I understand traveling all the way from London to Jaipur, it needs immense amount of courage.
Yeah.
You need to be very brave actually to come, although people come to us from the US and all these places. But as we are discussing this thing, what was your, like, the vibes, the feeling, what did you feel once you entered the plane?
I don't think you need to be brave. I think you just need to do your research first. Once you've done your research and you know exactly what you want, not what anyone else wants, what you want, and you know exactly what's involved in getting it, then you just need to take the leap and do it. And then the only thing that was concerning for me was, like I said, it's the flight. You have to get a visa. But common sense, you get the visa 72 hours before you fly, which I didn't do. I didn't realize. When you go to Thailand, you can do the visa on the airplane.
Exactly. And then we have a very pretty good connectivity with Europe and the US.
Yes.
We have flights flying to Abu Dhabi. Then from Abu Dhabi, we have direct flights to Jaipur as well.
My flight was simple. I flew from Heathrow straight to Abu Dhabi. I didn't even have half an hour in the airport. It's an hour and a half, it said, but it's not. You just walk through, your bags are all on the plane, you get on the next flight, next thing you know, you're in Jaipur. And then within 35 minutes of coming out of the airport, you're in your hotel.
Yep.